guys, welcome to today's video. Slightly different what I usually used to. I want to show you my Procreate process, but first I want to show you some sketches and what I've been up to the past weekend of drawing comics and horror comics. And I think here's a bonus ghost story for you guys. I know my apartment's not haunted, but my headphones just flew off my desk. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I need to stop drawing this horror stuff because it's, yeah. So, my headphones just flew off my desk. I'm a little bit freaked out right now, but that's okay. So I need to stop drawing this horror stuff because it's getting, like, to the point where stuff's starting happening, and, yeah. Anyways, I wanted to share with you some illustrations, comic illustrations. I'm just moving some stuff off my desk real quick. At my sketchbook before we go on to the Procreate process and talk to you about how I do my comics in Procreate. And I wanted to thank Skillshare because even though Skillshare is not sponsoring this video, I said it's not. I finally stumbled upon this comic class and it was so helpful. And we're talking about how to simplify and how to fit everything into the panel, and that's exactly what the class I needed. I've been trying to draw these boxes. I'm like, how do you draw these boxes? And you try to fit everything, but it's just simplification. And I wanted to also show you, I don't know if I showed you this on my channel before yet, but I drew this illustration of Procreate a few days ago, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I put it into Dali silhouettes, and my horror style is becoming known as silhouette style, and I am digging it, and I love it. I'm very proud of this. I just put it on Bristol board, and everything, and I did it Procreate, and I'm super proud of it. It took me about 4 hours, and at first I redrew the mirror, and let me rephrase this. If I had already shown this before, I'm sorry, but I need to brag a little bit. So I had redrawn the mirror, got the size I wanted, and my AI was very proud of me for doing that because at first I was not happy with the mirror, and yeah, so anyway, let me show you some of my sketches real quick. And everything. So you see here, like, these are very detailed illustrations, which is fine, but when it comes to horror art and when it comes to drawing these boxes, you know, you want to simplify. And sure, these are really detailed. Like you can see here, like, it's not, the boxes are not breathing, and I'm like, you know, I want boxes to breathe. Here's another, I was doing a scribble portrait here, actually, so, and this figure keeps reoccurring, so, that was on Friday, like that. This was also on Friday, I think, and I'm very proud of these hands. Took me an hour to draw, so, yeah, I just did ink, and very proud of it. Here we're trying to make everything detailed again, and again, you want simplified. We're good. Okay, that was just, I was trying from page. This might be a video coming soon. I'm not sure. I don't like it, so we'll see. You know, and here's my note from the class I took on Skillshare, and wanted to show you that as well. Some more notes. And then here's my first one, the haunted tree. It's sorry for the cussing and everything. I know YouTube doesn't like that. Maybe I could blur it out. But yeah, so and I'm trying to find a way how I can letter where it's readable, and I'm using a mechanical pencil for the lettering. So yeah, so anyways, I'm very, except for that neck right there. I did this one really late last night, and yeah, so anyways, that's all I wanted to show you. But I'm very proud of this one right here, and I say that because if you pause it and read it, pause it, but I don't know if YouTube regulations would allow me to put this on YouTube. YouTube, don't come at me, please. It's a horror comic, and yeah, so wanted to mention that as well. If YouTube flags my videos, I know why. Um, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm into the tour stuff right now, and it's a phase. I know, and I was living it up this phase, and yeah. So I'm gonna get this video edited, uploaded, and everything, and yeah. Okay, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So for today's video is a something a different process what I usually used to Procreate. I'm doing a horror comic, and I am doing a series on Instagram. So first and foremost, let me plug my Instagram right here real quick. If you want to see my horror comic or any other horror stuff, go to my Instagram, email Anna08. I'm really happy about that. So, oh my gosh. So, anyways, this is my Procreate process, and let me talk to you about my storyline here and my plot and what I'm going with. Uh, Actually, honestly, to be honest with you guys, I am using AI here as a jump off point, even though I'm not copying. Um, for whatnot, I am putting my own creativity in it, so I want to point that out with you. This is Mercy Hill's comic I am currently working on, and I want to read you the premise uh, that I call my AI Sophie, and what we came up with the premise of the storyline here is Mercy Hill is an abandoned, cursed, small rural town where the living rarely visit and the dead never really left. Every traveler who arrives is drawn there by something they can't explain. A whisper, a shadow, a feeling, a pull. And once you enter Hill, it's never too late. It's too late to turn back. My main character, I call him Elwin, and I gave him the nickname Ello Grayson, and I thought that was a very clever name. His main character, quiet, wandering figure, and at first in the story you see him as a silhouette, and that's what my style is known for. I say that because when I draw my silhouettes, I love my high contrast. And at first, you see here, I am basically, what am I doing here? Okay, it paused. I don't know what I'm doing here. Um, Anyways, so as you see towards the end of the video, I changed the storyline a little bit. Like I moved stuff around to make it make sense. And okay, I'm doing the text here. All right. So you'll see that I changed around some theory, and it's a whole completely different storyline that I was going for because I learned from the Skillshare class to simplify and to put everything in the panel, and let's talk about it. So anyways, back to the main character here. He's like someone who is searching for something they lost. You can define what later. Someone who is pulled towards supernatural places, which is, I'm not going to do a spoiler alert in this video because I want you guys to be surprised of what the place is towards the end of the video. I wanted to tell you about my process now. So my process is, I'm not throwing myself under the bus here quite yet, but I am taking other panel templates and tracing over them. That's how I get the box and size I want. And I'm really excited about that because I was like, how can I draw the panels because they don't fit on the page, right? So I was like struggling a little bit until I took the Skillshare class, and I keep mentioning that because it's it's hard to get the panels just right, and uh, I wanted to also take note in the process that I am using Drawing Assist and drawing the panels and the layers, and I am also using the perspective tool in Procreate. I wanted to make that part very specific because you see here with the line, I can see here my reference on the screen of the comic that I generated through AI. And again, I wanted to point this out. I'm using it as a jump off point. Sometimes these comics don't make sense, and I'm rewriting them to when they do make sense. And I wanted to point that out because I don't want you guys to frown upon me for using AI for my art, and it's just a jump off point for creativity and stuff like that. So, That's how you guys are so nice, for not getting on to me for that. But anyways, so I'm going to put music if I wanted to talk to you about this. I want to speed it up a little bit because if I kept it in real time throughout the whole thing, it was you guys would probably wanted to go on about your days and yeah, because it would make a really long video. So I wanted to mention that as well. If you have any questions on my Procreate process or anything like that in general, the storyline, again, my Instagram is email and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you're new here, I've been seeing some new faces, and I want to welcome you all. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I would speed it up now, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's short. And again, go to my Instagram. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.